we're gonna take a little. I gotta finish this, and I have my laptop here. I've been working to try to get that video for you guys. I said would be done this week, but I'm so busy. You know what I'm saying? Like, so one thing I want to mention. Okay, I have mentioned this before. I can't remember in what video it was, but I'm slow to change. I'm a Taurus. Not only am I a Taurus, I have two stelliums in Earth, so I'll be very stubborn. And maybe it's not. You know, I've considered maybe I'm not. You know, a long time ago, someone told me I wasn't a Taurus. Long, long, long time ago. But ultimately, I feel like most of my personality very much matches everything that has been shown to me because for some of you out there, you're going to find out maybe your birthday isn't right. That's common. My son's dad, Jeremiah's dad, his mother. I don't believe her birthday was the correct birthday, but it's about the power of the mind. So if you believe that you are born on this day or born whatever, then you do adapt and acquire some of those personality traits, right? But anyway, um, as time progresses and I go on, you know, you can slowly see my patterns changing. And so my days are actually a lot more full than say 2 years ago when I was doing these videos. You know what I'm saying? It's way more full, but it's because I've come and created. Uh, I created a schedule, a routine, right? So and even then, maybe in some of my videos when I have screenshots or screen views, you can see where I have I constantly have my calendar is going off all the time. The reason that is because I made what I would like to be doing. So every single moment of my day was scheduled out. Okay. And I try to fit into that as much as possible. I don't every day, but that was a good way to help to. It's like I called it like a hard reset, right? So when I look up at the clock, I see, oh, it's 11:37. Aaron's supposed to be doing X, Y, and Z, right? Today he's not because again we be going hard. Okay, now I spent 3 minutes talking about some stuff that has nothing to do with this video. We're gonna get back into this reading that I was doing yesterday. Because I felt that I was supposed to read a long. I hate this fucking stand. I can never get it to stand where I want it to stand. And even when I'm at the table, it doesn't matter. So we're just gonna do it like this. And if you need to know, I'm gonna read the cards off, but just so you know that I literally did not change anything, you can go back to the reading from last night and see these cards. So I have at the top, I'm gonna read them vertically today. So at the top we have the Queen of Swords with the Three of Wands and the tree. We have four of the Four of Cups with the Eight of Cups. 4 cups with the 8 cups. All right, 4 cups with the 8 cups with the 8 cups, and the Ace of Swords. Um, and the King of Swords with the Four of Pentacles. Yeah. Yup. Like just reading it and then looking at the next row and how I was gonna do that. Totally different. And as you can see, my little rested, fed self, I'm much happier today. Okay, we had a good morning, and I'm just letting him do his thing. We got a free trial for Spectrum right now, so we're watching. He's watching like My Little Pony, having a good old time. Okay, so um no. So when you have like the Queen of Swords, you got the Queen of Swords with the Three of Wands. Okay, I am so a little sleepy. I've been up since 5 still, so you know, one more thing before I continue. I mentioned that I was sleeping longer, and that's because duh. Um, so when I had sex, I had stated it was for healing. You need 8 hours, like 8 to 10 hours of sleep when you are dealing with a trauma. So I was sleeping longer because I was repairing the issue that I was talking about in those other videos. Duh. Okay. So now I'm back on my regular schedule. Why do you have that time? When you're sleeping for a long period of time, it's because you're repairing. Okay. So you'll know when you sleep a little less. All right. So we have the Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands. Excuse me. What? We have the Queen of Swords with the Three of Wands. The tree, good health, near flowers, fulfillment of highest hopes. This person went into business with the goal of fulfillment of their highest hopes. Okay, maybe financial success. But they might have rejected or turned away from someone who was flattering them. Okay, this is totally reading different. This is what I'm talking about. It's reading completely different. They rejected something. Something or someone. Because we have the Four of Cups, weariness, disgust, aversion, imaginary vexations. Okay. Did not accept an offer. Retreated. But the question is, retreated from what? Because I mean, at the bottom we have friends and we have the King of Swords. She could have been rejecting that person. Okay, with the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is triumph. Oh, oh, this is like huh? Okay, purposely isolating oneself. Okay, in order to, you'll have more success when you're by yourself. Sometimes it doesn't mean that you don't need people. Okay, because my whole rhetoric is that you need people. All right. That's my whole rhetoric. Did you hear that, bird? Did you hear that? Or did only I hear that? And then I'll look up and it's like, I'm quiet now. Um, so, this person, it felt that they would have more success being on their own and retreating. Retreating is shown twice. Okay. So, um, you're number 6 for total. It says that the cat indicates flattery if near number 6 foretells personal injury. Near 29, it denotes strife, right? So it is near 29. 29 is right in the corner. And I would imagine that they are retreating from this strife in order to have success. That could be successful relationship with the King of Swords. The dog, if near, represents true friends. If distant and surrounded by clouds. Oh, there's no clouds. I already know that. The King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Them. Okay. I got like so much and so little. I think someone may know what I mean when I say that. Um, Such weird things to come with you. This could be embarrassment as well. I've said that before. Embarrassment. Maybe someone was trying to embarrass this person. Because then we have the retreat. Okay. Um, this person wanted to fulfill their highest hopes. The only way they could do it was by alienating themselves, getting away from the crowd. Um, and with that, it looks like there's maybe some kind of inheritance or materialism, some type of relationship. It's still leading me back to a relationship, but it's the story is different now that I'm reading it this way because it's more about um I mean technically and not really. That's an interesting comment, and I appreciate your comment, but it's like it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. The mouse denotes loss by theft. Nearby, it denotes recovery after great difficulty, but distant, the loss will be irretrievable. This is a loss by theft. It has already been noted here that there's also a strife, or there's strife surrounding this loss. So, um, with the Six of Swords, this is a message about the theft, about the strife. I feel like people just sit and okay. So Six of Swords is again retreating. There's like a lot. There's four cards showing that this person is retreating from strife. Period. This person specifically is the Queen of Swords. Um, that doesn't necessarily mean that that person is not involved. In fact, this could very the way that it keeps showing that it could be someone that's throwing rocks and hiding their hands type energy. You know, throwing rocks and hiding your hands, that's the ultimate retreat. He's quiet. To be honest with you, this is mild. So I'm gonna let him keep doing it. True heart, joy, contentment, abode, nourishment, abundance, fertility, and holy table. This person, I got it. It's So this person is the thief. Here's how I know. This person stole because this is what they wanted. They wanted to obtain the highest aims, they wanted to obtain honor, they wanted to obtain all of these things, right? So they went ahead and they stole it. They rejected basic work, okay? They rejected working on themselves. They rejected any suggestions. They rejected everything and went their own way, possibly using flattery uh, in order to steal. Okay, you know, the Adam's Family back when Christina Ricci was Wednesday, the movie where the chick came in and she's trying to get Fester's money. That shit. She hated Fester. She hated him. She hated everything about Fester. Okay, changed everything about Fester. All right, just to get his money. All right, that's what happened here. All right, so um, this I said this was the peanut gallery yesterday. Somebody knows. Somebody knows. Somebody has shed light on that because then she took off. She was successful in her theft. She took off. She ran. Okay. And maybe she didn't even take off. Maybe she relocated, like got a new house, got something. All right, but somebody has a real friend that knows that. But it has something to do with inheritance. It has something to do with it's definitely theft. But then it's a throw rocks, hide hands, and you run over to this person over here. Okay, y'all may be living happy, and why, I don't know who this is. This is definitely general now. Now that I'm reading it this way, it's definitely general, but it's like I have like a very specific. It's there. I can see it, but I can't put it into words. This person may be acting like they are the victim of theft. That's it. So they run over here. But help me. Help me. They're throwing rocks and hiding their hands. That's what it is. Throwing rocks and retreating. That's why it's been showing so much. Their back is turned. They're acting like, I don't know. I don't even know. Like, oh my God. Like, oh. Who's driving this bus? I'll beat them up. I don't know why that came up because that's not even the same thing. But that's like the attitude. Like they're just so dramatic. If you know what this video is, it's like the boy on the bus and he's like going all everywhere on a bump, just wilding out, and like who's driving this bus? Like who? And you know, who's driving the bus, and you know that robot one that's serious. That's how this person is acting. Okay, because it is again the competition thing, Leaf is good tidings. Okay. um and whoever the victim is, it's not really telling me the victim. It could be the King of Swords, because I did get the confirmation when I said Fester and that lady. So the victim, um in the original way I read this, the King of Swords has options, and that may still be the case. This is against the options. The options, you got maybe 5 options. They're all fighting, but one has retreated. That is the one. Okay. That is the one that they want to have a future and be happy and prosperous for, go to war for. This again, I've seen this like a couple times. This is, I call it spin about you energy now. And I just saw 1744. That's again 4444. This person, whoever it is, and that's why it keeps saying the chagrin will be of short duration. Okay, uh, the chagrin, like whoever did this, they're gonna recover. Okay, and whoever they're fight for your right, not to party, but to live a happy and prosperous life. Okay, that person is fighting heavy. They realize that their their options are enemies. Like I talk about having options and stuff like that, or like myself personally, I could have had X amount of people every day, but ultimately it's a good thing that I didn't utilize them as much because they actually were enemies. A lot of the people that I was dealing with, they were dealing with other people and I didn't know anything about it. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. That can be very deadly. These people are deadly. You have to fight for your right, okay? Whatever. I really like how the club and the clovers together. It looks very uniform. But besides the point, I don't know. Maybe somebody is going to have luck. It's not a 4-leaf clover, but it drew attention. I mean, it does say the leaf is a bearer. Oh my God, a bearer of good tidings. Excuse me. So the bride ensures for a single person the fulfillment of their highest aims when near. And this is also the King of Swords again, but we also have, the fulfillment of highest hopes is here twice, a couple times. Perhaps this individual had originally Perhaps this individual had looked at this person as that, but they did too much juggling. Someone did get away. Regardless, someone did get away. Okay, I read it originally where this individual here actually turned them down. Um, it goes back to that Fester, Uncle Fester. Uncle Fester, at the end of this, after the money was taken, after this woman had alienated him from his family, all that shit, you know, this is narcissistic abuse. Okay, she ended up telling him how much she hated him. She couldn't stand him. Probably something very similar here. Um, but it doesn't mean that there isn't someone better suited and that they are now weighing their options properly and seeing that a majority of these people are not healthy for them. They need to, you know, walk on by. You know what I'm saying? When I was a girl, that was one of my favorite songs. Okay, so this card, I'm still getting the same thing. The heart signifies joy when near. Um, this person, King of Swords, may be realizing that they have feelings for someone who's a Nine of Pentacles energy. However, that person may be dealing with a lot of conflict, burdens. It could be, I know the wands, it could be even, because I say the wands are creation and innovation, right? Maybe someone is struggling to be creative. The creativity aspect has come up a lot lately too. And I even had said that some people were in competition in regards to who was more creative, right? So this person is struggling, possibly struggling to come up with ways to get this hands on this money or to something to do with creativity. I wouldn't have thought of it if it wasn't. They may be struggling on ways to 22, 20, 22, 33. Um, and I never even looked at the numbers yesterday. Hmm. All right. So a lot of nines in here. Okay. We have a lot of nines. We got the whole four thing going on. Okay. Someone it has to do with creativity. Someone is struggling to be creative. It could be and how to keep the money, get the money back. Um, just general burdens with the Four of Swords with the Lovers. I don't see anything here that indicates any type of biting or like copying or mirroring. I don't see anything here. I mean, I could be wrong, but let me be humble. You got the lovers with the of swords, actually. This could be the dissolution of this relationship. That might be what the burden is. You know, especially if there was marriage, because marriage has been indicated here. One, two, three. Okay. Marriage has been indicated three times. It could be the dissolution of a marriage, of a relationship, of a strong bond, or it could be the indication of a strong bond because we do have friends here on this card. This is the I notes interest taken by friends. Okay, so it could be either or. And then we have the Hierophant, which also indicates marriage. Eight of Wands. And in fact, maybe someone finding out somebody's married. Ooh. That was a good one. The King of Swords and Queen of Swords technically are a match, right? But what if the Queen of Swords was married? What if these are actually two men that are going at it? Because someone did not realize that someone was married, something to that nature. That could be that too, because this right here says enemies. And this indicates marriage, and this indicates a message. So it could be a message that someone is married, and that would be one of those things where, they do this stuff all the time, where people will go, because in some states, check this out, in some states you could sue the other party. So like, you're married, your wife gets a third party. I forget what it's called. I forget what it's called, but the husband can sue the third party. The wife can sue the mistress. I don't know what they call a man, the third party, but they can sue them. And so this person may not have known that they were married. Now, sometimes those can be technicalities that could get somebody out of that. But if they did know, that could be. And people do this on purpose. This is what I'm trying to say. People do this on purpose. So like, you're a mark. That's what they do for a living. For a living. They go and they get with people and then they try to sue that person for breaking up their marriage. And then they get back together once they get the money. Wow. That's really crazy that came through, but that might be what's going on. For someone. For King of Swords, possibly. I don't know. All I know is I feel a lot better today. I like the way this reading went. It went a lot faster as well. Give me like 2 hours and I'll have the rest of the other video for you that I've been talking about for a week now. All right.